Sixth, A, trend to adopt innovative practices in administration. Administrative ethics is gaining ground for improving public trust in governance. Obviously, what is the idea of administrative ethics? Why the need for public service ethics, right? We have been using this term many times in the class, public trust, public trust, public trust. Public trust is not just trust that you might think normally, right? What is public trust? The legitimacy which the government enjoys with the people, the citizens. So why the constitution would be accepted? Why the basic premises of constitution become the guiding values of both citizens and the people in power? How people in power would be acceptable by the people or members of the society? And how this relationship will lead to the balance in governing process. So an unethical, corrupt, inefficient, non-righteous, invirtuous public administration somewhere erodes the trust of the government, the values of the constitution, and obviously its own role in society. So public trust is like one of the important determinants and even the ends of public administration. Constitutionalism, rule of law, these are independent judiciary. They are a very important ingredient of something called public trust, right? See, so you can write, administrative innovative practices kya hai bhai? So if we talk about pragati, if we talk about smart policing, if we talk about digital era governance, right? If we talk about administrative training, if we talk about ethics in administration through sensitivity, through orientation, through various practices, through technology, voluntary codes, code of ethics, code of conduct, media, civil society, third-party actor, governance mechanism, decentralization of power, judicial review, legislative accountability, international standards like sustainable development goals, and so many mechanisms. You can write them, see. The primary concern for ethics, administrative ethics, has started from Wilson. It started long back. In Francophone system, Napoleonic codes, when you talk about French-German tradition, they wanted professional, accountable public administration. So whether it was Wilson or these scholars, or later on Michael Harmon, or for that matter Bernard, and so many other scholars, right? They have all somewhere talked about enforcing the idea of administrative ethics. Nolan Committee, or what is that, Justice Douglas Committee, international committees, second ARC, Santram Committee in India, many other bodies, right? All of them somewhere have primarily focused on how we can promote voluntary ethical motivation within public servants, right? But it cannot be done merely on the assumption that the bureaucrats will become consensuous or conscientious, right? The word is better. How they will become conscious and conscientious, and why they will be willing to become ethical, right? Unless there are certain mechanisms in place. So your Prevention of Corruption Act, Whistleblowers Protection Act, digital era governance, media, civil society, judiciary, legislature, and international mechanisms, right? International frameworks, United Nations Convention Against Corruption. And likewise, right? Various host of strategies are being used today. See? Public pressure, public accountability, ethical audit, right? That's also emerging ideas. See, it's not easy to analyze everything in detail, but yes, we are trying to do justice to this part. Otherwise, it will take years and years, right?